Protests at RG Medical College and Hospital have resumed. This after an attack last night on the campus where miscreants from outside came in and attacked the emergency building. Now the crime scene is of course on the 4th floor of this building. The crime scene is intact. Nothing has happened to the crime scene, but this building came under attack, and of course the emergency ward has been completely destroyed. Now while students are actually protesting and asking for security, they face an attack. While you're protesting and asking for security, there is an attack on the campus. It's an irony, but it also in a way proves your point.
Yeah, it also proves our point that there is practically no security. You can already see how many police personnel are appointed here, and it is quite normal that in a normal day there is not so much police personnel appointed. When with so much police personnel appointed, such a heinous crime can happen. Then think how we work while there is 1 or 2 paltry police personnel here appointed.
Now this of course is very sad because the emergency building seems to be completely destroyed. How long do you think it will take to come back into service?
But we can see there is a loss of around 10 to 20 lakhs rupees of instruments. It is a long process because there would be happen tenders and to buy those instruments and everything. But the infrastructure could be rebuilt. But what confidence we have lost that night, that is hard to rebuild in 1 or 2 months.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. And let me tell you, the students are back at the protest as we speak. And of course, this comes a night after the attack. And like we said, it's ironic that students who are protesting about lack of security also see an attack like this unfold in front of their eyes, where miscreants from outside come in and then of course attack this emergency building. Now the crime scene is of course on the 4th floor of this building, and I must reiterate that there is absolutely no doubt. The police have said that the crime scene is perfectly intact. The governor of West Bengal also arrived at the RG campus to take stock of the situation. Students told him they were terrorized by the situation. He said, we will take action, we will figure out what happened, and the punishment will be exemplary. Now let's take you in to this emergency building and see the damage that's gone on here. And of course we have to see the kind of damage that's here in this building to show you what has unfolded here. And this is something that is clear that the damage is there, and of course this damage is absolutely very, very clear. Look at the kind of shards of glass and also the damage that is taking place here in this building. Look at the ward and the condition of the ward, the emergency ward in this building, completely in absolute, sort of state of disarray, given the fact that there were crowds that barged in and completely destroyed whatever they could lay their hands on. And this, of course, is a building that actually serves patients who come here, land up here during times of an emergency. Now, it's ironic, like I said, while students are protesting about security and the lack of it, crowds can come in and actually damage a ward, an emergency ward that serves so many people just like this. And this is, of course, the situation that is there at the RG Medical College and Hospital. And this, of course, is reminiscent of the fact that the students, what are they asking? They're asking for security. And is that a valid demand? Well, if you look at these pictures, it makes even more sense why they're asking for security. If a mob can come in and damage equipment like this, that is, of course, absolutely something that the administration has to answer for. Now, we did speak to police officers yesterday who were part of, the group trying to control what was going on. And one police officer who actually had, blood splattered all over his uniform, had suffered injuries, said the mob was very, very dangerous. They were also carrying machetes and things like that. And that with great difficulty, they managed to throw them out and save lives as they went about. damaging equipment, damaging essential medical facilities that have been set up in government hospitals like this with government money. These are public funds. And that is why this is very important to raise this question. Now, as you can see, despite that protest yesterday, despite the attack yesterday, and despite what has happened and unfolded on the RG campus, for which the students began the protest in the first place, despite the attack, the protesting students are back, and they say their agitation will continue, which means that this is going to be a further challenge, because you have one hospital, a state-run public hospital's emergency ward practically out of functioning, and also you have students who are still continuing their registration. Now, while many may question why weren't there enough policemen posted, etc., that is a valid question to ask. However, we did speak to some policemen who, like I said, were on duty, and they said they had to really work very hard and try and push the crowd out, because clearly there was a huge crowd that was going about attacking whatever they could lay their hands on. But the protests continue at RG Medical College and Hospital and other places across the country as well. And this is something that, of course, has also led to the students now asking the administration about their security once again, because they say this incident has proved that, look, their valid concerns about security are absolutely spot on, because if they have been attacked, then of course this is something that they have to raise in their protest, in their way of demanding basic security that they need to have while working at a hospital. A student has been raped and murdered, and then while students are protesting, another group of miscreants come in and ransack the emergency ward completely. That's something that's absolutely inexplicable, and something that the administration will have to answer for. With camera person GD Shankar at the RG Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV. For more such videos, do keep tracking our YouTube channel, where we bring you explanatory videos that go beyond the news of the day and give you context of the news, the situation in which the news has unfolded. Till the next video, thanks for watching. Goodbye.